Hi there, I'm Elizabeth. This is 50 Cents. Welcome. I'm here to talk to you about HRT. HRT stands for Hormone Replacement Therapy. It's the drugs that we get from the doctors when we're menopausal. Now, that's menopausal in the lead up to your menopause, which is exactly 12 months after your last period, and the time afterwards. HRT will give you two types of hormones, and these are the hormones that start dipping when we're going through the menopause. First one is estrogen, and second one is progesterone. Now, if you still have a womb, you will need both of these. If you had a hysterectomy and you no longer have a womb, if you have a hysterectomy and you no longer have a womb, not a room, then you will just need the estrogen. Depending upon where you are in your menopause journey, that estrogen and progesterone will be delivered in different stages. If you're still bleeding, so you're perimenopausal, you will probably be given estrogen throughout your entire cycle and then have 2 weeks of progesterone. That's to give you a false bleed and it's to protect your womb. If you're 54 and over, some GPs say 55, or you're no longer having periods, then you'll probably be put on a continuous one. That means you get a steady level of estrogen and progesterone throughout the month. This means you won't have a withdrawal bleed, or you probably won't have a withdrawal bleed. Now, HRT comes in three types. We have tablets, we have patches, and we have gels, and which I will come to later. The first one is tablets, which is exactly what it says. There are tablets. You take them once a day, that's it. They're usually the doctor's favorite thing to give, and they did nothing for me. Go figure. Next, we have patches like this. You stick them generally on your thigh or somewhere below the waist, and you either change them twice a week or weekly. Again, you usually get 2 weeks of estrogen and 2 weeks of progesterone, after which you'll have a withdrawal bleed if that's what you've been doing. Remember what I said earlier about the cyclical ones. You can get patches that are just estrogen and progesterone, and they give it to you all the way through the month. Note of advice, don't put it on your bum. It gets really crinkly. And lastly, we have gel and ... Now that ... is because the ... stands for progesterone. And how you get that progesterone is up to you. You can take it through tablets like progesterone, which I take, or you can get it through a coil. No, not that sort of coil. Yes, that sort of coil, an IUD, which you will have to have fitted either at your GP's or your local gynae. I take progesterone at the moment. I'm waiting for a coil, and hopefully that means I won't have any more bleeds, which would be wonderful after 40-something years. Finally, how long does it take to work? Now, some people will say they felt wonderful the next day. Nah, that is a placebo effect, basically, because it takes 3 months for everything to get into your system. But the good news is you should start feeling better in a couple of weeks. Body identical and bioidentical. What's the difference? It's a marketing con. There is no difference. The HRT you'll get from your doctor will be body identical. That means it will fit lovely into your body's natural chemistry. The good thing about going to the GP to get it is, it's been licensed by the NHS and it's safe. When you go private or you buy over the internet and they say it's body identical or bioidentical, it's not licensed for safe use in the UK, so you're buying it at your own risk. And finally, the price. There's the rub, as William Shakespeare would have said if he was a 21st century woman going through the menopause. HRT usually costs you double your prescription charge, almost £20. That's because we're charged for both the progesterone and the estrogen, even though if you still have a womb, you need to have both these parts to save yourself from possibly getting womb cancer. Some parts of the UK, of course, it's free. So if you want this in England, please follow Carolyn Harris MP or follow me at 50 Cents and join the menopause revolution, because we're battling to make HRT free for every woman in England. You can, of course, get one of those prescription prepayment certificates, and if you have to have other drugs as well, they can save you a lot of money. That's it. Everything you need to know about HRT, so now you can go talk to the doctor and discuss it with confidence. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Please pass on to anybody else you think will enjoy this video, and I'll see you next time. Now, HRT comes in 3 types. We have